Hello everyone, welcome back to the Dawnless Days campaign. We'll continue on as Gondor. So we just smashed 2 full stacks at Osgiliath. We're barely taking any losses to our actual armies. The garrison did take a bit of a pounding, but even then not really. I mean, if you look at that, these were the 2 armies, so Gifts of Anatar. Unfortunately, quite a lot of units made it out, and we'll be back to full strength next turn. I never get over seeing that replenishment. It is crazy good. And the Ravagers. We did kill both generals though. So they've had to pull in Lunlag and Yagug. Minas Morgul as well is all but fully replenished pretty much. And as we said last time, we just want to keep an eye on their main settlement building. And we don't want that building up to tier 2. So we will try and take them out again at some point. And I think Mordor was strength rank 1 before that battle. So defeating those 2 full stacks has pushed them down to 3. But equally, we are now strength rank 5. Rohan's 1. But there's 2 other factions that are higher than us that aren't on here. So someone's strength rank 2 and 4. Now my money is probably on Dale. And the Easterlings maybe? Not quite sure. I'm glad that Rohan's strong. It means we don't have to worry about them losing, hopefully. Touch wood, the war to Isengard or the Dunlendings. It would be great if they could crush them, and then we could actually use them in the east, maybe. I don't know if they'd actually accept that. How likely are they? Oh, that is deteriorating. They do not like them. Yeah, so that's interesting. But even then, you know, 2 full stacks, they're still strength rank 3. So what else do they have? That is the concern. So let's just try and find out, shall we? I think we'll go over to the east, find this settlement here, and then we'll just keep our spy in this area, in the Heartlands, so we can keep an eye on what they're doing. Right, so what have we got? We're making 4,000 a turn, that's not bad. We do want to sally out as well with Boromir and Imrahil probably, try and finish off this army. The trouble is, he's going to pull back to Minas Morgul, probably. So if we can do it in a way... Imrahil's ranked up as well, before I forget. So we'll take the 2nd tier of the DA veteran. So increased charge bonus for cavalry, and a reduction in upkeep cost, which is always welcome. So I'm thinking if we stand to the south or to the north, or actually if we just get behind him, how's that going to work? It goes from the attacking army, doesn't it? So you move slightly further. So I'm thinking if we move Imrahil around here and get him to attack, how's this going to work?
Prepare for battle. Men of Gondor.
Let's try this. Okay, yeah, so he has pulled away from the attacking army. And then if we move Imrahil up... Christ, that takes up a lot of your movement, doesn't it? If we pull you there, we should have enough to get you back across, yeah. And then Boromir can attack. Oh, we even get the garrison from Osgiliath. God. I would like to auto-resolve, but we have the cavalry. Yeah, I'm going to fight it. It's a bit of a waste. But auto-resolves in just Total War games in general, I think, they're just awful. They're just no good. I guarantee we'd end up losing one of the bloody cavalry units or something. Or Imrahil would die. It's always been the way. I don't mind using the archers, but really we just want the garrison to deal with it, so... but we could probably destroy most of this army with
news! Additional forces have arrived.
the cavalry We can move the garrison up though,
men would flee before our
and we'll
numbers.
pull the cavalry up as well, because we don't want any of this army getting away. Just give everyone a few moments to get into position. It shouldn't take long. It's just when you're fighting Mordor, I mean, we've seen their replenishment rate and how quickly they can churn out units. We just need to be careful, that's all. There's no point in taking unnecessary casualties or losses. You guys should be able to absolutely destroy them. Not as good as I hoped. Alright, that'll do. Cavalry can pick off the rest. Archers, can you all just shoot at the general maybe? Get a couple of volleys before he gets into combat. Alright, cavalry, let's bring you in. Oh, they're getting ready for it. We didn't kill that many, so you guys stop shooting. And what we can do is surround him. You guys could finish off the archers for me. That would be good. Right, we just want to surround the general.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Steady on. Let's not get too hasty. You go for them, you go for them. And then you lot charge them. There we go. He should get absolutely crushed. As long as you catch those warg sentries, I think we should be alright. I'll tell you what, in combat though, those Black Shield bodyguards are no joke. They are proper tanky.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are
We just
fleeing.
shoot them in the back. We're going to kill our own troops, but that'll do.
God
Alright,
speak good.
cavalry run them
We are
down.
moments away from victory.
You guys stop firing now. Let's just make sure we get him. You shouldn't really have any opportunity to run away from this swirling blob of men. Well, there is one there though, slowly walking away. What's this chap doing? No, he's gone. Yeah, we lost 317. just went on a massive speech about not taking unnecessary losses. With the armies though, I should caveat that with the armies. The garrisons I don't care about, which is why I just threw them in. But our armies are more important. He got 285 kills, that general. That's not a bad amount of kills to get. Yeah, the garrison took an absolute beating. But we'll take the money. And also this is great just for experience, you know. If we can keep leveling up with both of these, then why not? So we've finished that. We've got the upkeep. We probably want to go down the Fletcher route. We've got a lot of ranged units. So plus 10% missile attack range and ammunition, I think is really nice. Although that is at the second tier. I think we'll probably get that. Campaign movement range will be good. And then again the DA veteran, as that's a further 6% reduction in upkeep. As most of our units are going to be non-mercenary. But the Fletcher's really good. And given the amount of archers we have, we may as well grab that. And now Imrahil's army. What do we want? Upkeep cost minus 10% for all 50 units. That's pretty good. Does that affect him though? So he's at 425 and we've got the Prince's Sergeants at 269. Now to me they both, or they should be classed as 50 units. So as a test, I mean if we click it, it should update the upkeep straight away. And it did with a little bit, but not enough. Well, there is only 5% actually, so maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's try that. So it hasn't for the bodyguard, but it has for the prince's sergeants. That's interesting. Okay, so that's something to bear in mind. So the general bodyguard does not count as a fiefdom unit. Fair enough. Right, we've got a bit of money to play about with. We do also have the Corsair attack coming next turn. They've only got 6 units. We have 5 in the garrison, I believe, if I can click the button. And then the ship. It's not the best. Now, if the ship fails to take out the general, we could be in real trouble. So, do we grab a general? That's what I'm thinking. We could grab Glasgow maybe, or Forlong. They're probably going to be our next governors. Angbor's not bad either. Although he's more commander, actually. Yeah, because Glasgow's got -1 to command. So if we grab you... Knights of the Silver Swan, I don't know if that's going to be enough to put them off. Because they are a very good unit. So, we'll try it. Let's see what happens. But we should definitely win that now if they attack. I have no concern about that. We also have a centre in Minas Alfronath, which we probably want to make into a bakery, because that gives us plus 12% wealth from agricultural buildings, which obviously helps us a lot, as we're getting quite a lot of wealth from these shepherd buildings. Is there anything else control related that we want to build? I'm not too bothered there because we've got a governor, so I'm happy to leave that one for now. And also in 2 turns we will unlock the tier 1 military tech, so we'll get +1 control everywhere. So that's good. Which should then stabilise everything really. So by turn, or at turn 19, we should have stabilised control as Gondor on legendary, so I don't think that's too bad. After a turn, we are going to grab the Shepherd's building. So that'll dictate what we can build now, which isn't a lot. It's only in Middle Gondor where Denethor is still governor, I believe. Yeah, he's a really good governor. He gives us a huge deduction in construction cost. We have 100% influence for the Dunedain Kingdom, so we don't need that. I'll tell you what we can get actually. We could get the centre, couldn't we? Let's do that. And while we've got it, let's grab the monument as well. Let's do that. Okay, that's fine. So I think that's our turn done. We'll just see what happens with the Corsairs. Hopefully they attack us. Oh, for God's sake, man, they've pulled her back. We're too strong. Glasgow is too strong. Gundabad has now been conquered. So again, we get +2 morale and +1 control. Very nice. Glasgow, we do not need you, so we can disband you, sir. We don't have a lot in Lamadon, as I'm just noticing, and growth is pretty much stagnant. Is there anything that gives us growth? There is not. We're still okay for influence. And this does give us +2. But I'm thinking, do we change it? Because we could do with growth. And I thought one of these would give us growth, but it looks like it doesn't. No. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's probably worthwhile building the bakeries here. We could upgrade the small towns. That provides a little boost to growth in the settlement. So let's grab a bakery for now. That doesn't leave us with much to play around with. We can repair Osgiliath at least, so we'll do that. And that's pretty much... Oh, Londgarland we can build in Western Gondor, okay. We're low on food, so let's grab that. And we'll get another field there as well. Next turn. How's Rohan looking? They haven't lost any settlements yet, but they haven't taken anything either. Karis Ithalant, it's not built up yet. We need to wait, I think, really. We can't take that. If we do, Mordor will just take it back. So I'll tell you what, let's quickly nip up to Morannon. I want to see what's happening at the Black Gate. Oh, there we go. So the only army we could see, the Gifts of Anata, have actually pulled back towards Barad-dûr. But they are raising another one with the Mouth of Sauron at Durthang. And they have dropped to strength rank 4 now as well. But they're still only at war with us and Lothlorien. Empire of Rune, yeah, they're strength rank 3. They've got 14 regions. So I'm assuming Dale, maybe a 2. I can't see Isengard being 2, given it's just that one settlement. And how they've failed to take anything from Rohan yet. Nobody wants peace though. Everyone seems content with war, so fair enough. Minas Morgul still not building up yet. Long may that continue. We also found out last episode that Ithilien refugees are insanely good for their price. So we want to keep an eye on them and grab them whenever we can. They are really good. So I think we just can end turn again. And then we'll have a new tech to choose as well next turn. And I think we said we're going to go... I can't remember the name, but where we upgrade our militia troops. Yeah, so that's finished. We get +1 control. So military engineering. That will replace all of our militia with essentially armoured versions, which is pretty good. It's not a huge increase, but the fact that it gives them a lot of armour will certainly help in the fights against Mordor. And then we want to grab the tier 3 barracks. So it's going to be 8 turns. But after that, I think we can then focus on the civic techs. So focus development rate increase would be nice. We're only at 103 now, so it's not going to do a huge amount at 5%. But construction cost, just a flat rate there, reduction of 5%. +2 influence as well is nice. Corruption reduction and wealth increase is nice. Obviously wealth increase, growth. So yeah, there's quite a lot of good ones there that we want to get. And I think once we get these two, we're pretty steady in terms of military. And then we can start pumping out our better units. So we've got quite a bit of money now. We're making 5,000 a turn. So we'll grab that and the bakery in Anorian. It should be relatively safe. province to build in. I did want to get a farm in Anilon, but we can get that next turn. That's not a problem. Tech, military engineering. I thought I clicked it. Obviously not. Alright, let's just pull out a bit further because... Aha, there we go. So, Zorzagar. First host of the Eye. So he's coming for Kerandros, maybe? However, we're too strong for him, I think. He's not going to want to attack because we're too strong.
Prepare for battle.
So I'll tell you what. No, it's not going to work, is it?
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
Let's move Imrahil. What I was... Oh, I can't even do it now because I haven't got enough movement. I was going to put him in ambush stance. What I want to do is take the cavalry away from Faramir, then move Imrahil in and put him in ambush stance. And see if that was weak enough for them to attack. I don't think they'll attack with just 14 units. I'll be pleasantly surprised if they do. And that'll be great, because then we can wipe out another unit. But I don't think they're going to. Oh, for God's sake, there's another army. Preachers of Shadow. Okay. So that's got a 20 stack. Now it's a little more concerning. So it's 34 units in total. We have 14. I mean, at least these ones are fully replenished, I suppose.
Men of Gondor.
Yeah. We might actually need Imrahil.
Press on.
If they both decide to attack, they have a lot of orc pillagers. We've got quite a few in this army as well. So the Haradrim and Easterling units are pretty good. They're a huge step up from the Mordor units that we've seen. But the orc pillagers are always annoying because that's the unit that deals the most damage early on. As we've shown in the last battle we had at Osgiliath, we completely destroyed their 2 stacks because they barely had any pillagers. But these armies have got quite a lot. And they can both make it to Kerandros as well.
Prepare for battle.
Right, if you go
Forward.
there, it does say you're reinforcing. So you should be. I'm still relatively confident if they attack, we should win.
Gondor must stand.
But we will take a lot of casualties. So I'm glad I moved my spy, to be honest, because I wasn't going to do anything here. Albeit we haven't done a lot. I've just moved Imrahil up. Let's then turn. Okay, here we go. They are absolutely coming for Kerandros. Wow. So we have, what's that? About 2,400 against 6,700, something like that. Everything is naff. I mean, to be fair, both of the generals are, I assume, the servants of the Eye general. So that does concern me a little, because that is a good cavalry unit. Everything else, though, apart from the pillagers and the runic units, is just trash. But we did move Imrahil up, which I'm glad about. And of course, we've got Faramir and 2 Athelian units. So we should be able to do quite well. Let's find out, shall we? I'll be interested to see if we do defeat this, and hopefully we do. I don't want to lose Faramir and Imrahil in the same battle. What strength ranking this will knock Mordor down to? Because then it'll be over the past, is it 4 turns or 3 turns in this episode? And last episode, sorry. We would have destroyed nearly 4 full stacks. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of this battle map either. I prefer the Osgiliath one. I think it's easier to defend. I've never liked... It's just a map from Attila. This is not the mod. But I've never liked this little gap that they have here. It's very annoying. We don't have a huge amount of... Well, we don't really have any good melee infantry, to be honest. We've got one unit. So... let's put you guys there. So, who do you want at the front? They haven't really got any ranged. Got a couple of... where's the rest of their army? Is it all there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, yeah, 14. So, we've got one unit of archers and 2 warg archers. That's fine. We shouldn't take that many casualties. And we want to do maximum damage to these pillagers. So... you're not going to get many shots off from there, but let's try it anyway. Let's do... tell you what, you come off. You can go there. You can go there. Gondor Bowman, we keep you in reserve, because we're going to have another army to fight. And then we're just going to have to feed them trash, I think. I don't want to use the good unit we have. I'd rather keep them in reserve for now. And see what we can do with these guys. And the unit of cavalry, actually. So I'll tell you what, we'll pop them in this little thing here. Let's start it, shall we? Reinforcing army should come from the same side, which it has sort of. So that's fine. Imrahil and Co have come from the opposite side, so that's good. So we'll hide them in the trees as well. And I'm too busy fast forwarding. Pause.
The battle is no longer in our favour.
Was it ever in our favour? To be honest, I don't think it was.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
I mean, he's already used quite a lot of ammunition. How many has he actually killed? I'm not seeing a huge amount of casualties. Yeah, try and kill as many as you can. Tower's already been destroyed. I need these guys to hide as quickly as possible. Can you hide in there? I sort of need them to come through here. This is where we can funnel them through. I really don't want you wasting your ammunition on crappy warg riders, so move down. Alright, you guys charge in.
Fire spreads through the settlement.
We'll take one of these spear units because they have charged. They charge both cavalry in. No, the other one's up there. Right.
The enemy is at the walls.
You're not hidden. Hide, Imrahil. You can hide, right? Yeah. You're still not hidden. You're hiding in exactly the same spot that they are. There we go. Yeah, we want the servant's eye to charge in, so... yeah, you guys aren't going to be doing an awful lot of firing now. You can keep shooting them though. Gondor Bowman, you can move up here. I think for now, you guys try and get rid of them for me. You two shoot them. You keep shooting them. The other army's pulling back. Well, the general is. Right, you guys charge that general. How are we doing? Yeah, I really don't want to waste this ammunition, to be honest, but I don't want you to move. You don't have to move to shoot. You're a capable archer for me. Right, you guys stop. Can you all shoot this guy? I think you can. You're still shooting him. Target him now.
The enemy have rallied their units.
The militia aren't doing too bad. They're still managing... Oh, some of them are up on the bloody sides. I hate it when they do that. I've got no idea. Like, most of the units up here. Like, what is going on? No, why'd you have to move? Just shoot. Shoot them. You guys can start shooting as well. Alright. Charge back in. Charge back in.
It's an ambush!
Yeah, damn right it is. Kill those runic warriors. Everyone just fire at will. We haven't got much ammunition left. So, well, they've destroyed one unit pretty much entirely, so that's good. However, they're starting to come from the other flank now. So you guys swing around. You guys go up there. You guys come down. You guys pull back. Did not like that at all. Jump up there for me. Start shooting them. We're going to need you guys down here. You guys jump up there. Just that huge blob right in front of you. Just shoot into that. Kill those wolf handlers for me. Attila Rangers, you're starting to take quite a few casualties there, so I'll pull back. You guys fire into that
A
blob.
unit's ammunition is spent, and it can no longer fire.
Oh, this could be interesting. Are they going to spot the cavalry? They might, actually. No, they're not. That's fine. I'll tell you what. Yeah, let's charge them. See if we can keep that arrow tower.
The enemy has discovered our hidden troops.
I know. Alright, calm down. Let the arrow towers deal with them. Come on, they're wavering. There we go. Might as well destroy them as well. Alright, now you guys go back and hide. The only concern here is that the front gate, as it were, or entry point, I don't think is going to hold. They've got a hell of a lot of archers. Right, Thilian Rangers, you guys pull back. You guys are just going to get shot. Might as well charge you in now, because you're just getting shot as well. You guys charge them. Right, you two come out, charge them.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, that's good. That is good. Which one? Is it Zagar? Yeah. Or Zorzagar. Right, that should have a huge impact on their morale. Ooh, that's not good. That is not good. I did not want to be charged by that Nazgul. At all. This is what happens when you're playing ×3. And you're also shit at the game. Oh, that was terrible.
And running for their lives.
If he wants to come out here and fight, we can have him, absolutely. But in that absolute mess there, that we would have lost that. Oh, God, our units are starting to rout. We've got too many archers.
Our men are rallying.
And
They're
all
not
the
done yet.
cavalry as well is not going to help. Right, you guys charge into the general. We are probably going to have to get the Ithilian Rangers involved at some point. Which I didn't really want to do. You might as well kill them. Yeah, this is not looking good. If we can kill this Nazgul though, that will certainly Certainly changed the tide of battle.
A unit is running from the enemy!
Yeah, I think we're suffering too many casualties. Can we sneakily get Imrahil in? No, there's too many spears. There's way too many spears around there. Right, pull out. Tell you what though, we could charge these guys. Let's do that instead. Unit of archers and some pillagers. We should be able to rout them. That should be something. The general's on his own. Can you kill them before? Come on, they're wavering. Come on. Let's slow it down a bit. Come on, you guys, keep fighting. Right, there we go, you've done. Pull out, quick, quick. No, you guys aren't listening to me. There we go. Oh, God, we're at 36 minutes already. Okay, this one's going to be a little longer than I would have liked, but... Right, Athenian Rangers are going to have to engage. We are slowly killing the general. So that's something. This side is the issue.
The men have broken and are fleeing!
Yeah, they've nearly broken, so we're going to have to get the cavalry in. So those damn bloody spears is the problem. And I absolutely hate taking casualties on these archers, on the Athenian Rangers.
Our men have
Pull out.
rallied!
Pull out. Right, charge back in. Here come the Warg sentries, because why not? Who's rallied? Really? That's not a big help.
Our men are rallying! They're not done yet!
And we're getting shot to bits as well by these bloody archers. Imrahil, let's move you out. Charge them. Right, you guys move around. We need to get some charges into this huge blob. That's what we need to do. Tell you what, forget the archers. Just charge in now. This gap is barely holding. Can't believe their general is really holding out on the other side. There we go. Units routing, that's what we want to see. Imrahil's fighting off the wargs on his own. It's not good. You guys... Oh, for God's
The enemy has
sake.
killed our general. The men lose heart. The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing!
Faramir's just got shot to bits. Which general? Oh, Faramir. Faramir's died. Imrahil's not long for this world either. It's the stupid wargs. That's what it is. Yeah, Imrahil's gone. Even though I'm telling him to get out.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, we were so close. So close. Their Nazgul is literally the last person to die. I'm calling bullshit
The
on
whole
that.
unit has been destroyed.
Yeah.
The men are wavering.
Calling bullshit on that. Wow. Look how many kills they got as well. Athenian Rangers, 466 kills. There's just too many on that one. I think Servants of the Eye, they're so harder to kill. They stayed forever, even though we had spearmen attacking them. I think that one was a bit bullshit, if I'm honest. We should have won that easily. It's so many. We killed both generals, but they just stuck around forever. It's even though the archers are actually incredibly shit, and I'm pissed off now. So excuse the French. The fact that they just blob around at the entrances, so it's really difficult to sort of get the cavalry charges in, and then the wargs just sort of swarm generals like they did with Imrahil. And then if you can't get him out in time, he just gets swamped by spears and infantry. So everybody's dead. Fantastic. They did only sack it though, which is odd. I honestly thought they would have occupied it. And of course they get their insane replenishment, because why not? Oh god. Right, well, her Rads have gone to war with the Easterlings, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, a lot happened there. Not good stuff.
Prepare for battle.
So, Boromir. Yeah, we're at 40 minutes now. What do we want to do? We've only got 10 units. Garrison. It does actually get decent replenishment. 5 turns isn't bad. 3,000, wow, that costs a lot. We definitely want to repair them. We're not going to repair that though. That costs way too much.
Prepare for battle.
Trouble is, if I move Boromir to Caer Andros, they can then attack Osgiliath. It's so bullshit. Their replenishment is insane. We killed so many, but in reality, we've killed 6 units. I think one army had 14 and the other had 20. So, yeah, we've essentially killed 6 units. That was it. And we've lost two fantastic generals alongside 3 incredible units, which is the Prince's Sergeant and the Athelian Rangers. It's going to take us ages to get the Athelian Rangers back.
Men of Gondor.
I think they're from the tier 4 barracks. Is that right? Yeah, tier 4 range barracks as well. I don't even know where you get that. Wow. Yeah, so it's here. Which is going to take 29 turns just to get there. And then another, God knows how many, 4 or 5, maybe even 6 turns to build it. So you're talking a good 35. So around turn 50, 55 to 60 before we see Athelian Rangers again. Oh, that's so stupid. And Faramir got absolutely destroyed as well. He got absolutely destroyed by a unit of orc rabble archers, which is just insane.
We ride for the glory of Gondor.
I think the only thing we can do... We can't even get any units, can we?
Men of Gondor.
We can get a unit of Northman farmers,
Prepare for battle.
and that's it. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have moved Boromir out, actually, because I'm going to need him to go up to Caer Andros.
Forth.
Yeah, Orc Pillagers, honestly, they're so good, and the runic units as well. Everything else is absolute garbage. It's just frustrating when you're trying to do cavalry charges. I mean, that's pretty much the whole defensive strategy, is to get them to swarm in to those entrances, hold them with your spears and swords, and then just smash them with cavalry. Once you've killed the generals, it shatters their morale. We killed both of their generals, but they just stuck around for so long. And then the wargs just swarmed the cavalry. So, yeah, I probably should have focused, in hindsight, I should have focused on Faramir's side. We had the cavalry, there was fewer troops there. I think I didn't because I assumed they had it. They had it under control. Their general was nearly dead. If not, he was already dead, so they should have routed sooner. And the other flank needed support, which is why I moved the cavalry around.
Men of Gondor.
Yeah, it's going to be tricky. I think what we're going to have to do...
Prepare for battle.
Minas Tirith has got a decent garrison. It's not fantastic, but it's decent. So I think we just get another general,
Ride for the glory of Gondor.
build up another army, and then just go again, really. That's all we can do. We're making a lot of money, as we do. We can come back from this. They didn't take it. Even if they take it next turn, I'm not overly concerned. Here's a lot of trash. We will be able to beat it. It's just frustrating that we lost Faramir and Imrahil. But they're strength rank 5 when we're actually higher now, which is interesting. So I think once we've defeated these two armies, that's going to be a huge part of their military that they have. And then we can think about striking back. Oh dear God. But it makes the campaign interesting, I suppose, if nothing else. I'm sure everyone gets tired of just watching people winning battles all the time. That's what I tell myself anyway. But I'm going to end it here, so I hope you guys enjoyed that horrendous episode. And thank you for watching. I shall catch you all in the next one.